If you are about to do the Keeper of the Lake dungeon, you can join. I don't think we're going to make it there today. Like, there's usually some distance in between trials and dungeons. But if it is a dungeon, I'm still gonna do those with NPCs. I think we're only gonna squad up for the trials. At least, to begin with. Like, with the dungeons, I like to run NPCs so, like, we can take our time, see all the mechanics, visit every corner. Like, really explore and enjoy the dungeon. Trials, however, like, it's just like a big boss fight filled with anxiety, and I appreciate the additional squatting up. Like, maybe if we lost a dungeon like 4 times in a row, would probably squat up at that point. I'm like, I need help. Save me, all you warriors of light. But for now, we've got about 10 minutes before I gotta get the kids to school. And so, we're gonna keep going. Whoop. I mean to search the annals for knowledge of Midgar Zomir. Given his great age, I dare say he appears in more than a few. Huh? Do you hear that? The commotion outside. Would you see if aught is amiss? Or a mister? What up? Old, 'tis well that you're on hand. We have a problem. Roaille has escaped. It happened shortly after the immortal flames took her into custody. She had been placed in a dungeon cell ahead of her coming trial, but apparently the accommodations were not to her liking. The turnkey was found slain along with 2 guards. 'Tis plain she received inside help. Citizens report seeing Roaille quitting the city via the gate of Nald with a bloodied spear in hand. She makes for the Castrum Meridianum. I'm certain of it. With her fate and yours as good as sealed, what recourse has she but to flee to her imperial masters? Even as we speak, Captain Ilbert and the First are hot upon her Royale's heels. Pray make haste to Camp Blue Fog to join the hunt. Have I been calling it Blue Frog this entire time? And can I continue to do so? Because Blue Frog is a much cooler name for a camp. The only American accents in this game are in Dawn Trail, and they're all mildly southern. That sounds fun. I mean, I'd prefer a variety, but, you know, I'll take some southern. Blue Frog. That's where we're going. I'd prefer some, like, variety. There's so many American accents. Really into Brooklyn accents as of late. You love how much information we learn about the primals over the course of the entire series up to current? Yeah. I'm going to forget 90% of it. I might have to start, like, listening to, like, story recap videos at some point. My thanks for coming, Scion. I've spoken with the soldiers here. They say that Roaille walked through the camp not a bell ago. Aye, she walked right through. He did not miss here. We have Bond's decision to keep the matter secret to thank for that. Bad for morale, he said. As a result, not a single flame in the garrison made any attempt to detain her. And so here we are. Roaille must not be allowed to reach Castrum Meridianum. I mean, I feel like one thing like a trader should do like right away is attune to like the aetheryte of your home country. Like set that as your home point. You're ever in trouble, just bloop. Beat cyanide pills, right? Like, can you not just teleport to your home point out of any prison? There's probably a story reason for that. This wretch was with Roaille. He threw himself at us as that his mistress might escape. She didn't even blink when we cut him down, not even when he started screaming. No loyalty to even to her own, the god's damn harpy. With me, Scion, we almost have her. Ilbert really hit me with the Hawk Tua. Is it weird that I forgot how to fight? There's so much story in this game, like, it's not weird to, like, go half an hour without, like, swinging your weapon. Like, the first time we fought this stream was in the middle of a trial. And luckily AoEs didn't, like, come up very often, but, like, I did them with muscle memory. Here I tried to do it while thinking, and it just didn't work. Trying to get their attention. Let's see. Defeat her and the Imperial allies. I see nothing about keeping everybody alive. Although it's probably the thing to do. Not that I've got any risk of loss here. Just saying's all. Kicked. Let's hit her with the big slash twice. Oh hey, are you staying capped off so I can't defeat you? Alright. We'll defeat this guy first. I get it. There's a lot of dudes in here. Oop. Now's not the time to summon a chocobo. Hey, it's Yugiri. You're doing weird ninja stuff. Heading off to sleep. Good luck. Have a good day, you too. There we go, and she just collapses the second like the last enemy goes down. Bind her, and do it tight. Yes, sir. Hi, kitty. You want to speak into the mic? He heard the alarm, now he knows it's breakfast time. Good work, men. She and her imperial cronies pushed us close, but we were better. Behold, a respected officer of the Immortal Flames. People looked up to you as one of the Order's founding members, one of its pillars. It saddens me to see you fallen so low. What do you know of love? Sorry, I had no idea how to translate snort. You got what you got. You, a spoiled little lordling who has never known any want. People such as you take your wealth and birth for granted. You think it's God's given right to rule over others. You know not of our plight, the injustice that we lowbornish guardians must endure. To the noble lords and ladies, we're not people, but resources to be consumed. I did what I had to do to survive, stealing, killing, even whoring myself. It is no fault of mine if fools imagined me a paragon when I joined the Flames. To hear you tell it, one would think you were the only person to ever have suffered. In case you've forgotten, Raban himself was born into poverty, as was I. We lived hand to mouth, with little more than our shirts on our backs. Hunger was our constant companion. Yet never did we bemoan our lot in life, nor did we begrudge others their fortunes. We accepted that hand we'd been dealt and played it to the best of our ability. Life was a battle, aye, but no matter what fate threw at us, we took it on the chin and came back for more. Everything we have, we fought for. How are we any different then? 'Tis true that we were born mercenaries of lowly birth, and 'tis true we both had our fair share of struggles. But whereas I sold my sword, you, Marshal, you sold your comrades. Life has taught me one thing, is that you never betray your own. Would sooner cut off my own arm than raise a hand against a friend. But enough talk. You will return to Ul'dah to face justice and the people whose trust you have dragged through the gutter. Not so much as a hint of remorse. 'Tis well that this sordid business is finally at an end. A friend's betrayal cuts deeper than steel. We must hope that we have chosen our own allies more wisely than Roban chose his.
I have heard. Truly bothersome business. No, I do not foresee a problem on that front. The main concern is Roban. There is no telling what the brute might do. Have the blades watch him in the flames day and night. You may leave the Sultana to me. I shall personally attend her grace. Sever one of the East Aldenard trade routes. That ought to keep Lolorito occupied for a while. Nanamo Ulnamo. For my sake, pray be a good little Sultana to the last.
Ominous. All right, everybody. I have to go get the kids to school. Me and my cat, thank you. I had a great time. It was fun. And honestly, like, that was one of the least anxious I've felt during a trial. Even though there's no chance of loss, it was really nice queuing up with viewers. Like, that was kind of a huge relief, and I really do appreciate it. Because, like, a viewer, like, gets me. Like, if I lose a trial and nobody knows who I am or what my deal is, or, like, I mean, like, there's a sprout pasted on my forehead so everyone knows, but still, it feels really good to that you guys have my back sometimes. Alright, thank you so much for watching. I had a great time. If you're on Twitch, stick around and we will raid probably Sandra if she's up and doing her Final Fantasy Fridays. Where are our friends? Ooh, I guess she's taking it off. So let's see. We've got Marvel Rivals, Big Kitty Little City. Yeah, I think we're gonna raid Marvel Rivals. Just because it's the new hotness, and we want to see how it goes. Speaking of fun accents, let's raid Jafaza. He's got a fun Australian accent, which I really appreciate.